Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Pokemon Reborn. In the last episode, well, let me tell you, our team is devastated and looks a bit different to a couple of episodes ago. If you haven't seen the last episode, please check it out. It took 5 days of EV training, grinding, sorting the team out, and yeah, we're here now. That's the important part. We're able to carry on the series. Honestly, I was getting so close to quitting. I'm not even joking. But yeah, we have beaten all of the battles that we needed to. We're in this voidy space, I guess. I'm hoping there's a heal so that I don't have to waste revival herbs or anything, but it is dark, and there's the heal. Ho, 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 ho. Thank you very much. So I'm not sure if that means there's going to be a battle. I hope it means there isn't going to be a battle, but we're just going to have to find out. So, let's carry on down here. It looks like it's the only route. This is quite... I'm not sure if it's meant to be like a void space, or if we're like in outer space, or if it's like a dream world. Hello. Are you supposed to be here? Station Master here. We've got your boarding passes. Another one for Reborn City, huh? They sure have been pushing that new league. Just between you and me, and the old battered fence post. I hear Reborn City's kind of a dump. Why would anyone want to go there is beyond me. And yet, a bunch of you ambitious trainer-type folk have been heading out there in droves. But off you go now. Train's leaving any minute. Oh, okay. And there is a train. Okay. Oh! Can we go down here? Oh, we can go down here, okay. What was this way? Nothing? Huh. All of these characters look familiar. I'm not sure if that one on the left... This might just be all of the different character designs we can do. They all look a lot cooler than mine. I went quite basic. And Julia. So you're Killian, I'm Julia, Captain and Cheer Pep of all things bubbly and bright. Oh, Pop Quiz, are you going to take on the Reborn League? We are. Okay, yes, correct. That's the only thing you could have ever done. I'll be looking forward to your challenge. So go on, get down to the Grand Hall already. If you say so. There's 2 ways to go. No, they join back up, okay. And another 2 ways to go. It looks like it's kind of a dream world. Hey, are you Killian? I'm Kiki. No, you're not. You're Victoria. It's a pleasure to meet you, but everything is going okay. I heard something happened at the station. We're here now. Aim asked that I bring you in for salvation. Don't worry, you shouldn't take long. Let's go inside. Okay, so these are memories, maybe? Like all of our memories so far, we can't go that way. Doesn't look like we can go that way. I'm just going to speed up. Oh, why do this angle? This is so awkward. And we go down here. Oh. Okay. So, can we just pick any? There is no will to fight. 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 Do we have to pick Charmander? Yes? Oh. Did that hurt us? No? We're still looking okay. That was a bit weird, wasn't it? And we just go back up the way we came, do a weird karaoke. Oh, Kane. Hey, you're cute. Come around here often? Just kidding. Man, Killian, I'm so glad to see you. I mean, I thought I had stars in my eyes, but I guess it was just you. God, that's so cringy. But really, I've been wandering around here for a while, and I was starting to get worried. I have no idea how I got here or what's going on. But what do you say we stick together until we figure out what's in this place? Yeah, I mean, that probably means we've got a battle at some point, and last episode was pretty intense, but if it's a double battle, they're usually easier with whoever we're paired up with. Then again, there's only one path, so I guess that won't be hard. Let's go. Okay, yeah, that isn't a... Okay, looks like we're not pairing up. And then Julia again. Hi, Killian. Welcome to the Super Duper Ultra High Electro Dazzle Hyper Boom Time House of Cheer. Just ignore all the super lamey reality junk. I need more banners and streamers. Ways to cover up the persisting revelation. Decline. Is that a safety hazard? Oh, who cares? Anyway, don't think I'll go easy on you just because as former captain and cheerleader, I have to convince myself that the Onyx trainer schools honor depends on me. OTS, we represent, we pack a punch and don't relent. Alright, alright. I'm wide, so let's... Oh, I thought we were going to have to battle her. Imagine having to go through and battling all the gym leaders again. Yeah, no thank you. Fun? Killian, a little birdie told me you were coming here to challenge my sister. But see, I know you, Killian. You don't deserve to challenge her. You're not good enough. Not even I was good enough. Maybe you don't understand why I'm doing this, Killian. It's not like it's a matter of family. Of our family and our school's pride. But you're worthy. And I never was. Okay. We can't go that way. We can go this way, though. Oh, okay. Hello, Florinia. Nothing to say? Please notice. Oh. Who was that? It kind of... At a glimpse it looked like shade, but it's too dark to notice. Okay, there's Cal and Shelley. Cal and Shelley again. Cal and Shelley again. Cal. And... Oh, I can't remember your name. Oh no, he dyes his hair, doesn't he? Okay, yeah. So it's Cal, and Blaine. A lot of Blaines. If you say so. Okay, and then they face off, and then there's Shelley again. What are you doing, you stupid creep? Let me go. The girl is completely out of control. Hold her down. Ah, the memories. How nostalgic. Good, begin treatment at 100 volts. You'll never get away with this, you dirty old man. Make that 110. Bind her as well. Now, Heather, just hold still. You might feel a little shocked. Oh, God. Okay, I'm keep on being... I'm so worried it's hurting our Pokemon, but I think we're good. I know. It was you, your light shines brightest in the darkness after all. So make sure you never, ever, ever stop shining, no matter what happens. I know this is a little backwards, but just hang in there, okay? She should open up a path for you. Unless... Hey, Killian. If two stars fall, passing like ships in the night, do you think they would wish upon each other? If that would happen, then which wish would win? Maybe we just have to chase them to the horizon to find out. Oh, that's a nice little poetic bit. Oh. Oh. I can't remember who you are, but they were trying to use you for an offering. And I think you're in Pokemon Rejuvenation as well. Speaking of which, we will be doing a series on that eventually. Whether I quit this, because it gets too hard. But there is an easy mode in that. So it's a nice casual play. Kane, again. There you are. It really is you this time, right? I lost you before, and have been seeing some really weird stuff down here. Earlier I saw a version of you, but I think it was from the past? You didn't seem to even see me at all. It was pretty cold, but I thought we were going to stick together. Listen, I keep feeling like there's someone just behind me. So really, stay close this time. Let's go slow together. And you veer off again. Perfect. And we have several paths to go. No. No. Can I use the item finder here? There's no items. I haven't been checking for items, but oh my god, if there were items in here, it would be so cool. Okay, and Kiki. Welcome once more. Return striking morality. Striking in perfect morality with all the fury that my soul may harbor, because that is all I can amount to. Defeat the inner chaos. Do you think I was talking about Zen of the Mind? I could be centered to dead zero and I would still end up... Oh! Oh! Oh god, my heart. I was not expecting that. It's been so chill. How is it fair that I had to be the one to go? How is it fair that my body had to be the one killing itself? I didn't ask for this. Do you think I was satisfied? Do you think I didn't have dreams? Do you think I knew a single goddamn thing about staying calm? Defeat the inner chaos. I am made of chaos, and there is nothing I can do about that. Unlike these whiny, self-absorbed children, whose greatest problem is what their fucking hair looks like. They have no idea what it's like to wake up one day and suddenly hear that despite everything that they have ever sought to do with their life, despite giving themselves to others every step of the way, despite surviving a family that communicated mainly in drugs and violence, despite having climbed over all of the shit of life, just to make one goddamn oasis of serenity in this fucking ballistic world, the only reward you get is death. Death, 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 death. Tear my stomach open, pick out my intestines, grind them into the dirt. My body would do it all on its own anyway. The only thing I ever taught was mercy. But no one could teach that to me. Oh, God. Okay, so we've gone from a dream to a nightmare, and the music is really making me anxious. Hello. Please stop fighting. Please come back. I'll clean my room and I won't complain anymore. I'll do anything I need to. Just please, love each other again. And there's Kane in the corner, I guess. Okay, we can't interact with them, so I'm just gonna keep on walking. Again, screaming at each other, I guess. Kane doing something. Oh. Okay, Kane ran away. So he finally left too, huh? Shh. I know I'm a toxic person, but you could at least say bye first. But I guess this is just what I deserve. If you say so. Oh, and there's Casper. I don't know how I remember his name. I just remember his name. Can we just walk past him? We can. But we can interact with him. Oh, it really is you, isn't it? This place is running a bit ragged, and not in the good way. If I keep seeing things about you, probably you've seen some things about me too. To be honest, I'd rather just forget about most of the stuff. Well, obviously, that's why I ran. Aha! But then, the only place I ever ran was in circles. I guess it's hard to do anything else when you don't know where to go. Hey, Killian. Do you know what you want to do in the future? Like, after all this is over? Yeah, Pokemon Rejuvenation. Yes. Yeah, I'm not too surprised. So many people seem like they're just cut out and set on whatever it is they want to do. But I was never like that. I can barely settle on a romantic partner. Even with how much I joke and flirt about that stuff. It's just a way of keeping myself safe from commitments and disappointment. If those are even any different, who knows? Maybe one day I could find somewhere I actually can feel like I belong. A place or person. Either way. But I've gotten around enough to know that I'm the problem, not them. Even if they did nothing wrong, I still feel like I can stay. But hey, everyone's a little bit broken, right? And some pieces just don't fit together. No matter how much lotion... Well, never mind. Oh god. You can go on ahead this time. Sticking together never works out anyway. And maybe, just this time, I'll stop running. Okay. Oh. Please don't tell me we have to fight you, bro. None of these are interactable. We meet again. I have no intention of extending to you the same mercy as when we met last time. I'm here to reclaim what has been stolen from me. Lizzie, Lizzie. I will do what must be done for your sake. Lizzie, 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 Lizzie. Okay, what is with there being like several of everyone? Can we talk to any of them? Hello? Hello? Hello, hello? 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 We can't just walk past these guys. It's weird. Blast that feral woman. And blast her husband twice. History cares nothing for hopeless romanticism. He is as naive as I've been, for neither does history care for its own study. I only needed to recover the scars I carved, not earn my own. But I understand now. Reality accepts nothing less than full commitment and sacrifice. Those unwilling to choose that path have it chosen for them. Then there's only one road left to walk. Ironic. Perhaps this loss was just what I needed to gleam the way. Okay, so that's Heather's mum. Got it. I am up to speed now. Hello. Oh god, no. How funny. You thought you were strung together. And here you are now. Let this be a lesson. Numbers do not help. Friends do not help. Nothing ever helps. No one ever helps. No one ever helps. Okay. So there's something up with Lynn deep down as well. Casper and Heather's mum again. Can't remember if we know her name or not. Oh god, it's Colt Man. Oh, we can't interact with any of these guys, but Jesus. What a strange world. Radamus! Huh? Oh, that must feel so weird. Someone walking through you. What the hell? Once upon a time, a belt of meteors swept across the universe. But one day, one of those little meteors decided she wanted to go further than any of the others ever had. So she kicked up her trail, revved up her space dust, and off she went, sailing far, far away across the galaxy, further than all her best friends, further than all her loving family, further than any meteor had ever known it was possible to even go. And when she was very, very tired of flying so far away, she found a little planet she liked, and she thought that she would finally rest. So, the little meteor started to descend to the planet's surface. But the planet's atmosphere was so hot and so thick, and the little meteor was so exhausted from flying so many millions and millions of moons across space, that she burnt right up in the sky. And do you know what happened? All the people on that planet looked up and they said, "Look, a shooting star. Let's make a wish." And so everyone on that little planet, which had scarcely seen such a star in its life, wished, and wished, and wished, and wished with all of their might. And those people smiled and knew hope like they had never known before, and felt happy. And by the time it would have come to the surface, there was nothing of the little meteor left at all. It had all, poof, vanished. And even though it disappeared from the world forever, do you know what that little meteor did? It lived happily ever after, in the joy it brought and the hearts it touched, and the smiles it inspired in its final moments as a shooting star. So, even with its last little itty-bitty bit of life, it never, ever regretted what it had done, even once. So, make sure to smile for me, okay? You could have been a meteorite instead? Okay, there's a Roltz and... Oh, Roltz and Radamus for Gardevoir? And then Curlier and Radamus, okay. And then Gardevoir and Radamus, who is dressed differently. Okay. Gardevoir, Radamus, oh geez, all the different outfits. Have we seen all of these? I'm not sure if we'd have seen all of these just yet. Maybe it's a premonition. Are there any items? Nope. Okay. Okay, and now we've got... Oh god. Anna, Knoll, Gardevoir, Radamus, Luna, Bennett, Colt Man, and... I can't remember what the Mirror Gym leader is called. Damn it. That would have been impressive. Okay, so Taka, Sirius, Luna, Colt Man, Cultivarcius Man. Can't remember all the names. It's been too many. Oh, he. This is funny. They don't even know. Don't you even know who your real ally is? Don't you? Don't you? Hey, who's really made it so you could get this far? Who? Who? Hey, haven't you been having fun? Haven't you? Haven't you? So, you're like me. Hehehe. Why else would you keep playing? Who said that? Who said it? Oh, we're about to find out. Let's speed up through this. God, these are the most awkward... They could have just, like, added a slope or something. Oh! Okay, she's cut in half. Is he watching us? He is. It's like, as soon as we go over here, and then he's gonna turn and look up at us. Jeez, okay. Is that Luna dead? Oh! He might have gone back and captured them? Maybe? Gardevoir. If this is what it's like to die, I don't mind. I'm happy. I was finally able to be of use to my master. And that feeling is my own. My own. No matter how intensely I may feel it, even I know the truth. All of my desire for him is just a reflection of his own longing for her. And neither of us could ever realize it. After all, a human marrying a Pokemon? How gosh. Unthinkable. These aren't the Dark Ages anymore. I'm not stupid. Just a mess. And even if I put all of those thoughts square out of my head, I know they would all come rushing back at the moment I saw him again. Is that just how crushes are? Or is it just a part of my fate to only have his feelings? I suppose I'll never find out. Not anymore. Oh, okay. Oh, don't start this. Bit of a maze. We go back a little bit. We go back. Through here. Are they stairs that we can go down? No, they're not. Nothing we can click on? Are there any items? No. Damn it. It's better this way. But you're not the one who gets to decide that. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh! I'm not sure if these are like future or not. How much longer do you think we have to stay out here? As long as a rope. What? How long is a rope? As long as it needs to be. Huh? I was just tired. Stop making excuses. I didn't mean to ruin anything. If you're really tired, then go to sleep. Here? In the snow? No. In the luxury down bed we've got. Yes, out here. Dad won't be mad after this, right? He will if you keep asking things like that. But I'm so cold. Yes, that's kind of the point. I want to go inside. Stop complaining. It's your fault we're in this situation in the first place. I'm sorry. No, you're not. I am. You're sounding like him. Better him than you. Ooh, okay. Do not tell me this is us going back to where we... Oh. Hello? If I just spam A here, should there be something? No item finder. I'm getting cheeky with that, but I feel like there's bound to be something at some point. Okay, is this a little different, or are we just stuck in an endless loop? I'm actually gonna save just in case the game crashes or anything. Okay, it is a little different. Ooh. Okay. What? I hope these aren't like paths we can go down for something. There is Zell. Oh, and that's his thoughts leaving him, maybe? Like the other two parts of him? Oh. Oh, and that's Ling getting stabbed? And we can pass over. Can we get no response again? No, we can't even interact with it. Okily dokily. Enough! How do you do, Killian? It's been a fair few moments since our last visit, has it not? But let us not linger on this. I fear you have dallied here far too long as is, though I do not fault you for it. This is my home rather than yours, so I will handle this place from here. Please. The way forward is yours alone. Please, the way forward is yours alone. Oh, into the light. Are we dying? Oh. Okay. Unbelievable. Missed everything? Loco it is once again. Are you yourself, Killian? Please, don't be alarmed. It is only me. I recognize this is a somewhat unfortunate visage for you to return to, so allow me. Ah, perhaps you will remember me better this way. If you would be so kind, please pay no mind to my appearance before. It was one of my more, shall we say, esoteric headpieces. Perhaps I can explain in time, but for now. Miss Vauclane, have you seen? Not all is lost after all. Not for good. Sarah, that was her name. Yeah, I see that. But too much has been. We aren't doing so well, you see. This requires some damage control. Nurse Rejoimus is on the case. I don't promise to have medical qualifications, but I do promise to help as best I can. A male Nurse Joy? Who ever heard of that? Now listen, my dear. We don't discriminate here in the healthcare industry. Besides, no one heard of anything until it was invented. So, let us not be too quick to dismiss new developments. The new developments have dismissed themselves. I should have known. This is the only way things go. You certainly can choose to believe that if you are happier doing so. I suspect you are not. Of course I'm not. No one would be happy knowing that they'll lose everything sooner or later. At least, this way, we don't get hurt. Au contraire, you are hurt all the time. You are only taking on that pain now as opposed to later, and with no guarantee when or where later might arrive. You bear an awful lot of wounds in the meantime. Is that truly worth it, I wonder? And what about you? Aren't you upset over losing her? Over both of them? Of course I am. But for better or worse, I'm a veteran when it comes to losing hers. One might say I've been bearing an awful lot of wounds through some mean times. Another might say, we very often tell others the advice we ourselves need to hear. And yet another might say that it is better to focus on those whom we still have. For instance, saving that girl was rather heroic of you. This pity does not suit your triumph. What triumph? I couldn't stop them, any of them. What's broken can't be fixed. Clearly, it can't be replaced either. There is no going back, and yet Killian has come. Who knows if another yet might. But I believe we are being rude to our new arrival. Killian, you must be quite confused by now. I will explain. I had been here and there before Luna informed me that she had been contacted. She told me that a friend had summoned her to this place. I thought it curious, so I offered to escort her. That is how we came to be here. Oh. Well, how is it? It's an adventure. An elevator with a cut cable, frosting and sprinkles of glass all over it. I believe I'll wait for supper. Indeed, one would need to be mad to climb down through this. Yeah, we did. So, I take it you're going immediately. I just might. Gardevoir? Luna too? What are you doing here? How do you know... How do you do, Mother? And that means that person must be... based on the strange hat, Radimus. Radimus M. Van Hannen, to be precise. My hat resents your words, but I, on the other hand, am honored to make your acquaintance. Have you heard much about you, I have heard much about you, madam. Likewise. Luna dear, are you unwell? Are you crying? I am perfectly fine. There is no need to worry about me. I'm just very happy. I'm happy to have you both back. Right. So, Miss Vauclain, what brings you to these remote parts? Parenting. Good answer. Well, seems you've come to the right place. I didn't mean... I suppose so. And now we finally have the whole family back together. What a wonderful but shocking turn of events. Miss Vauclain, would I be right in deducing that this magnificent Gardevoir was the one who directed you to this place? What? Preposterous. You would. The slander. Gardevoir, you were the one who arranged this rendezvous? Why, the audacity to imply such a thing. I could faint on the very spot. Gardevoir. La la la, fainting over here, thank you. Truly. Madam, I need to find my son. And should he be here, we shall. Do you not think it wise to go together? I know better than to count on others staying. Mother? And even if it be unwise, why do you not think it kind? Fine, I understand. I'll go with you all. Fantastic. Sarah joined the party. Do. Although I do not wish to be an inconvenience, I very much appreciate it. What have I gotten myself into now? Something messy. Something wonderful. At least take me out to dinner before that. Though I suppose you might have a certain amount of charm. Were it not for the goofy hat. Now you listen here. I may have set you two up, but don't forget that master belongs to me. Madam, I assure you, were it not for the goofy hats, I would have nothing at all. You don't say. Then, I suppose you've got to step over me after all. Mother, please do not say things like that now. I know very well how much loss you've felt throughout your life, but unless it can somehow be changed, there is no use in lamenting that which we cannot have in favor of appreciating that which we can. Aren't we losing sight of the situation here? We're only working together. It's not like we're all about to be a happy little family forever or something. That might depend on who you ask. And speaking of working together, just what exactly are you all doing up here? Parenting. I have received a summons to this place for my dear friend Shade. Of course, I simply had to answer it. We were just assessing the viability of the glass pit of death you see before you... The pit of death you see before you as an entrance. Right. Glass pit of death. Sounds like it's about my speed. That's not even all glass down there. There's ice too. Goodness. You can tell from such a height? Oh please, who do you think I am? More importantly, it hasn't melted yet. Whatever happened here happened recently. The plot thickens. It seems we're even less alone than we thought. If we may be of some service to whomever is responsible for this, let us make haste. I'm sure there must be a less destructively creative entrance. Then let's scout out and find that. Right. We can do it. Or my name is an Ash Ketchum. I did think it was an Ash Ketchum hat. Who? But Master, your name isn't Ash Ketchum. And even that can't stop us. Come, let's be off. We found an elevator for open use in the building nearby, and so we made our way through the factory with little difficulty, I presume, thanks in part to you, Killian. As soon as we arrived in this room, where we saw you know what it's time for. Lights, cameras, and drama. Quickly, give them to Volcarona. Killian handed over the sapphire bracelets. Killian! We should have guessed it was you. Excellent work, Volcarona, thank you. Damn, okay, so while we were in the void or whatever, I guess. Yeah, okay. I suspect that that is not quite the Killian we know. Bennett! Oh, for... Mother? Why did you have to come here too? For you, obvious... Your hair. It looks... better. I'm aware, Mother, thank you. Now, please go. I do not wish for you to get dragged into this. You should have thought of that before we went and joined up with a terrorist organization. Firstly, they are more of a religious organization than a terrorist one. Secondly, I don't approve of everything they do. I'm just doing a few jobs for them until I've paid my dues. You'll be paying your dues for a while when we're out of here. Come on, or you're grounded for the next 45 years. Make it 50. I'm not coming home. You can't treat me like a child forever, Mother. Zero? What are the lights doing? It's just a momentary dip in the power. I, don't think there's anything to worry about. You may not be a child, but are your actions truly becoming of an adult? My actions? I'm... sorry. I cannot for a second take you seriously with that ridiculous mask on. I told him it was awful. Not all hats are created equal, but that doesn't mean they deserve any less respect. Mother, how do you manage to make every new boyfriend weirder than the last? Don't get the wrong idea here. Besides, you should already know that Master is vigorously taken. You do you have to phrase it like that? It's been a while, God of War. Not long enough, if you ask me. Oh, but I don't fault you for feeling that way. Please understand that I'm no longer the same person you once knew. I would much rather everyone let the past go, but I understand that won't be possible. Especially for you, Luna. I beg your pardon. I offer my sincerest apologies for how I acted before, but you need not accept them. There would be little point in doing so anyway. I disrespected you by treating you as an object before a person. There is no excuse for this. Zero is the pulse using too much power or something. The energy readings appear to be within acceptable levels. The stupid thing just keeps power cycling for some reason. But it doesn't seem to have interrupted its hypnosis. So please don't worry. We'll continue to analyze it. So don't hesitate if you want us to use Killian to grind them into dust. That man seems mildly unwell. But, Zero, we only need to subdue them. Not do anything drastic. Subdue them, huh? Okay, Killian, would you be so kind? But Zero, that's not... So that's how it is. You have Killian hypnotized. And that hideous pulse back there is the source. Then, there is only one thing we must do, is there not? We must defeat Killian in order to free him. They were wise to seize Killian as their defensive line, given that he has bested all of us at some point. But not all of us together. Wait. Master? There was something you wished to do, was there not? Please allow me to begin. Luna, you? please be silent. You claim to have changed, and you have chosen your side. If you are genuine in your prior assertions, then do what it is you set out to do for yourself now. Bennett? You mean that if I truly respect you as a person, I need not take pity on or spare you? It was never my intention for it to come to this, but so be it. I will cut the ties myself. Killian, defeat Luna. Okay. This is starting to make a lot more sense, so this is it. But this was only the natural outcome. There is no standing up to us anymore. With Killian on our side, we might as well be invincible. Hey, boy. Bennett, are you so sure of that? Are you sure about that? After all, my only role here is to soften Killian enough for my parents to overcome. We will triumph as a family. Oh. This is where all of the little pieces in between the battles start making sense, if you will. Don't worry, dear Luna. Even through Killian, there is no way we'll lose to these creeps. Right, Master? I suppose it's our turn after all. Miss Vauclain, may I have the honor of this battle? Last time a man asked me that, he left the arena crying. Hey, that's a risk I'm interested in taking right now. Then, let's hope you can satisfy. Seriously, Mother? I'm going to be sick here. And this situation is stacked. Killian, use these. And Zero, please actually do something already. That's your cue, Killian. Get them. That explains how we were healed in between. Okay. Just, what is that trainer made of? Providence, I suspect. There's the little bit. I see. So in the end, it still hasn't been enough. Killian performs even better than I expected. Perhaps I've underestimated that woman. And it's all thanks to my pulse. Zero, do not forget that I was the one who did the work. But it's okay, you helped out a lot too. And just what part of this are you proud of? None of this was unnecessary. None of this was necessary. You could have just put them to sleep from the start. Well, this was helpful to test. Don't speak. The only thing that has been tested is your willingness to indulge. Well, I'm sorry. I don't understand. You've just been enjoying puppeting Killian around as an outlet for your frustrations with them. Nothing is gained by battling now, and we'll just put them to rest anyway. But I said to actually do something, not waste time and jeopardize the pulse security in a 1 versus 2 scenario. I will take responsibility for the battle with Luna, but this fight served no other purpose than to stroke your own ego. I just wanted to make sure Killian was fully under control. You wanted to feel that control, I assume, because you lacked the autonomy over your own body for so long. Am I wrong? Oh, he hit him hard there. And I read your file. You were just a grunt before joining those girls, correct? Not an effective one either. They were your only chance to stand out, which is why you cling to them even now. The kind of behavior you've demonstrated today exemplifies your incompetence. You've let your emotions get in the way of your outcome. Until you learn to set ambitions aside and truly focus on yourself and your goals, you will never change. Did that missionary teach you that? No, Mother. That man has done little more for me than place me in footsteps my feet are not fit to fill. Even now I understand I cannot hope to fully live up to the title of Elite Four. In realizing this, I learned to step back and take a more serious approach to self-improvement. I believe the results should speak for themselves. The results do not speak louder than you still sitting on the wrong side of the coin. What? Is it wrong to return one's debts? The end of a means does not make its meaning ends, so time must have been moving super fast for us. Are you sure you are not running from your own choices? Zero has dragged on for far too long already. If you truly want to make yourself useful, put them to sleep already so we can move on. Got it. You'll be out of our way for good now. You won't, Gardevoir. You are already injured from that fight. There is no need to push yourself any further. They would put Master to sleep, toss him aside and never let him wake up again. Maybe dispose of him outright after what he did. I'll never ever let that happen. What is she doing? As you may know, Gardevoir are fiercely loyal to their trainers. It is said that they will do anything in their power to protect their trainer, even if it costs them their own life. Gardevoir, don't try to stop me. This is what I need to do. For you. Oh, this is where the "this is my purpose" comes in, isn't it? Rather than doing something dramatic, I thought, I know... Wait, what? Rather than doing something dramatic, though I know you are such a fan of that, let us have faith in the world and our other companions. Who is left? Who can stop Killian? Who won't just be put to sleep? Please. No, this is the only way. I'll destroy that machine altogether. This is my purpose. This is not your... Yes, it is. I'll make sure you live on. All those years ago. This is what she asked me to do. She? No harm will come to your master, Gardevoir. You have my word. You think we can believe you after everything? He will sleep, and nothing more. When it is over, he will wake. I do not wish to see you hurt either. You liar! Ah, and look. It goes dark, which is how we heard it. That makes so much sense. After what you've done to Luna and Killian, and what Team Meteor intends to do after this, you want to make an allowance now? I'll never believe that. This energy. In the most dire of circumstances, it is said that Gardevoir can use all of its power to go so far as even creating a small black hole. I'm sorry, what? That's right. No matter how strong that pulse may be, I can erase it altogether. Zero? I can set this right, and I will. Let King go, seize her before it's too late. On it, Master. Whatever happens, please remember, I will always love you more than she or anyone else ever could. Zero! I've got it! Are we too late? Her energy is spiraling out of control. Everyone, get out of here. What about Killian and the others? There's no time. Volcarona, go already. Okay. If you have ever walked into a class late, then you will know what it is like. Heads turn, eyes peel. You think of 1,000 things that they did not, but feel them all the same. In that moment, you are the sole star in the sky, and they are trying to sleep. Expectation and anxiety are frequent guests at an otherwise unplanned tea party, and while their sugar sits untouched, the sun is setting far too slowly. Never soon enough, it will be time for them to go along their way. They will retire for the evening, home to their wives, to their children, children who grow tired, children who grow up asleep, but still, you must peel their eyes. There comes a time in every child's life where they must lay down their teaspoon, pinch the corners of fabric, and pull the tablecloth right away. Enough, she says, and follows the lights out. Then, there is only one path. There is only one way to go. And when in the darkness the path cannot be seen at all, then you are free. For now, the time has come for me to follow my own infinity. Farewell, Mother. Farewell, Father. It has been like a dream. Oh, and then Luna came in after us, I guess? No, 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 no. Why? Why? Why did... Control? Control, right? Incompetence? This is always how it is. This is always how it was. Best is not good enough. Best is not good enough. I told you why, Zero. What do we do? What to do? Eve, tell me, what should we do? Report back to Labradora. Lynn will want to know what's happened. I'll take the bracelets and finish from here. That's right, that's right. As long as we have the sapphire bracelets, it's okay. She won't be mad, she won't be mad. Will she? Go. Yes. God of War. I'm sorry it had to come to this. Mother, are you alright? Never better. Good. And Luna? Where is Luna? Do you know what happened to Luna? Luna stepped into that black hole on her own. This is the end you hoped to achieve? Is this the end you hoped to achieve? Shut up. I don't want to hear it from someone who couldn't even control his own Pokemon. Then, from whom would you prefer to hear it? Is this the only person you listen to? Don't kid me. He and I used each other, nothing more. I have no respect for his beliefs or his goals. But you enact them all the same, with little alternative. But now that you mention it, I can disappear from here. They will conclude I was lost in the damage. I can break free of this now. Why did it cost Luna? And Gardevoir, thank you. Mother, you may rest assured I will not meddle with this group again. You're still grounded. That's fine. I'm still not coming home. I need to destroy the surveillance footage here. And what about your cohort? You will make a report, correct? I'm a fool. I have to stop him immediately. Excuse me. Oh, you're awake now. I'm glad you're safe. Miss Belrose, I am deeply sorry for what has happened. I have heard that these once belonged to your family. Please take them. Bennett, give Laura the sapphire blade. Okay. I don't understand. There is no time. I have to hurry. Maybe I could help? Your confusion is apparent. Listen. It's because of me that you lost your position as a member of the Elite Four. Elias created a false notice of your termination, and then we hypnotized you to handwrite a letter of your resignation. And then I took over your spot. I am truly sorry for what has happened, but right now I must go. Does that mean I can't help? You are a deeply concerning person. Let me put it more simply. I've been your enemy. There is no reason for you to help me. I think there is. Do people have to be defined by their flaws and mistakes? Even if we are not defined by them, we cannot just ignore them. I understand that you must have done some bad things, but I also understand that you're doing your best to change. If I can be of any help, I would like to. You sound just like her. Ugh. I have two sisters, and they aren't particularly spotless either. Nobody is. Still, I've learned that in order to survive, we have to work together no matter what. Fine, do whatever you want. There is a somewhat disheveled man in black currently going on foot from here to Labradora. Can you catch him? If we can change the weather, my Pokemon should be able to outspeed anyone. I'll do it. Then, I'll destroy the security footage here and meet up with you. And I'll see if I can bring some food. Despite our systems, you must be starving after sleeping for so long. We can work out the details with the Elite Four then. Okay? Sounds wonderful. Deal. Let's go quickly. So much for a happy little family. Luna. Gardevoir. Kane and even Killian. Everyone always disappears. Well, we didn't really have a choice. It was a black hole of nothingness. Let us not make a bad situation worse by exercising its extremes. Ain't no way Shade brought us out. Unbelievable. And here we are. I don't know by what means of madness Shade pulled you back into this world, but it appears you have business that you are not yet permitted to quit. If I may be so bold, how was it on your end that you managed to return? Luna herself showed you the way? Luna did? Then it seems there are still miracles that defy our understanding. Will you still hold your wounds close, Miss Vauclain? I don't know what to count on anymore. Maybe nothing. Now you're getting it. Let us presume to hope she will be back one day. After all, you never know who will stroll through the door next. Everyone is always coming and going. And coming right back. Hey, whole squad now. Killian, you made it back. Not that I doubted Nostra or anything. Where did the kids come from? Oh my god. Are you okay? What happened? I'm sorry. Those cracks all over your skin. You need help. On my skin? Am I getting wrinkles again? No, not wrinkles, cracks. See? All over here and here and here. Don't worry about it. She always sees things other people don't. That seems safe. It's not always. Jeez. But really, what are you doing here? This isn't a place for children. Nuh-uh. If this wasn't a place for children, then why would we be here? That's what I'm asking. We're here for him. Yep. Nostra made us sleep so that poor Hypno couldn't. And then we came to meet him. Hi, cute hat. Have you been crying? Not anymore. You really are just like her. Come here. Wait, don't tell me you're there. What? Like everyone didn't see that coming? Yeah, I don't really know how I would have come to that conclusion, having just met you and all. Sorry to keep you waiting so long. It is so very, very alright. I'm just happy to see you again. You've both gotten so big. When I last saw you, you were just this tiny. And if anyone should be sorry to keep someone waiting, it's me. You both deserve so much more. It's alright, Nostra says this is the only way it could have happened. I do know how that is. So, you've still got it. That's a relief. Of course I do. We would never ever willingly let go of something you gave us. And that Cleffer too. His name's Nomos. Nomos, hello, it's nice to meet you. He says hi. No? Tell him everything Nomos says, not just the first part. No, you said, and if I heard correctly, you go by Anna. Yep, that's us. Shouldn't you already know that? Those aren't the names that your mother chose for you. Painter, Fantasia. Those are such cool names. She had some flair about her. But when I had to let you go, I purposely withheld your names so there would be no way they could find you. Who is they? Demetia. It was a long time ago, but I had done something back then that made them very angry. I didn't want any harm to come to you, so I had to make sure you didn't get mixed up with them. And just look how that turned out. It's okay. I know you were just doing your best. Whether it was right or not, here, you should have this back. Radamus gave Anna the amethyst pendant. You had it! I was so sad after it was taken. I was so sad that I got sick and almost died of sadness. Why did you give it to her? It was not one of my better plays, perhaps. I was hoping Team Meteor would never find it if it was with you two, but instead, it gave them a cause to seek you out. Perhaps sentimentally. Got the better of me? Whether that was right or wrong? No. I mean, why did you give it to her and not me? Ah, God. I accidentally skipped that. Damn. That was probably an important point. Ah, here. You can keep it. No? No, that's okay. I don't want it. I just wanted to know. You deserve it more than I do. It's not just about deserving it or not, just take it. Anna, I can't even hear Nomos. I never could. I shouldn't hold something like that. I know you can't. What? That's okay. You'll understand eventually. If you ever want to hold the pendant instead, just ask me, okay? Okay. So, why did you give it to Anna? It was your mother's before. I simply thought it would suit her better. But it seems there may be some cause and effect in your similarities after all. Still, I understand that was unfair to you. I hope you can forgive me. It's not like it matters. I don't understand any of you. However, do you mean it's been how many years and you all just go on like nothing happened? You act like all of you knew the whole time that you would meet here. The future has a funny way of never being how we know it. But we never had to know. All we had to do was decide. The future cannot hold a candle to resolution. Considering something like the law of large numbers only logical, this would happen eventually if we kept moving. Plus, we had a little help. You're unbelievable. What? I can totally be believed. Right now? Sometimes. No! But despite being unbelievable, here you all are. Then, that just means you need to change your beliefs. If how you see things isn't an accurate reflection of reality, then why keep looking that way? You're the last person who should be saying that. Or the first. A reflection of reality, huh? In that case, maybe it's just better to put the mirror down. Let there be no reflection at all. And see things however works best for you. Smooth talking runs in the family, doesn't it? They got it from their mother. I don't think that's true. Maybe we all did. And maybe we all have room to learn from them too. It's tough to lose people, but you can just lean on the people still around you. So, depend on us now. Hey now, who's the parent here? Oops. But you are correct, of course. I only lament that I had to say goodbye to Gardevoir and Luna to say hello to you. Not to mention the other boy. But, I'll admit, it could have been much worse given the circumstances. Perhaps the only reason the damage was so minimal was because Gardevoir fought to control herself, even through their hypnosis. Loyal to the very end. That's something I'm not used to. Maybe it's time you change that. Excuse me. Sorry to interrupt, but you did it! Great job, both of you. Did you open the daycare service while I wasn't looking? Maybe if I also wasn't looking? Okay, everybody. These are my friends, Lumi and Eve. Oh! Hi. We've caused a lot of trouble for you. Please accept my apologies. I believe the man in black who was here before had called out to you. That is correct, if pitiable. It's kind of a long story, but basically we were stuck together with him for a long time, in the same body. I wouldn't recommend the experience. In essence, we've had to work for Team Meteor the entire time. I developed the pulse systems that have been used to create a nearly insurmountable degree of trouble. Oh, thanks for that. Hey, she didn't want to do it because she wanted to. I agreed to develop the machines for Team Meteor only under the condition that Lumi's physical body would be adequately preserved. That both of our bodies would be. You don't need to keep putting yourself aside. I always intended to find a way to restore ourselves to our proper bodies. But working towards that was impossible when we didn't even have the privacy of our own thoughts. I'm happy to be back, but I wish we didn't have to lose that poor Magnezone for it. And full control took a little while to get used to again. It was difficult at first, yes. Thank you for what you did. Totally. And what exactly was that? Noel and I switched places with these girls. Nostra said it would be really important for them to wake up right away. Thanks to that, we were able to help Killian reach this place. We hid and moved through vents to evade Team Meteor and stole our Pokemon back to help Killian. Thanks for taking good care of Glaceon, Killian. Though, what happened after Killian actually got here could have gone better. Yeah. Don't get us wrong, Killian. We're not trying to fault you, but we knew Zero would try to use Hypno to control you, so we tried to stop it. We tried to cut the system's power as soon as he used it on you, but unfortunately the power supply had an auto reboot function. I hadn't accounted for this to preempt it, so all we were able to do was power cycle the system. We were hoping if we did it enough, maybe it would make enough holes in the control scheme for Killian to break through, but you saw the result. That's okay, you tried as best you could. I feel really bad for Kane. We never even had a chance to act on his own. From the time he came here to when he fell into the black hole. Yeah, but Killian came back, so maybe he can too. Speaking of coming back, it might be prudent for us to quit this place before too long. Would it be alright for us to go with you? We don't really know what else to turn to get away from Team Meteor. Are you kidding? Not only can you come with us, you have to. I see no reason why not. Everyone will be waiting in Calcinin City. I have some information about Team Meteor that will be of relevance to you all as well. What should we do about this one? Hey there, sleepyhead. It's time to wake up. Look at all the friends surrounding you. What happened? Where is Kane? We'll have to explain later. For now, we need to get going. By the way, was that boy sleeping in one of the elevators still? That